And helping others. So thank you very much for what you do. Again, like we all say, you got to talk to your kids, talk to your children just coming up from school. You know, you got to ask those questions, and you got to ask the question. That's the thing. Don't be afraid to talk to your kids about suicide. Have you thought about suicide? Ask the question. If you don't ask that question and it happens, it's too late. That's the bottom line. It's too late. Real quick, I want to bring somebody up on the stage. Actually, two people. Rita Hernandez with Inspiration for Life. Please come up here. Stephanie Chavez with Red Wolves. Please come up here. You can bring the baby. Come on up here. We're all parents from the community. Of course, we have kids, right? Hey, Rita, can you go ahead and tell them a little bit about your foundation and what you do in the community?
Hello everybody, my name is Rita Hernandez. I'm radio TV host and personality of Inspiration for Life, and we are a community-based organization and media outlet. Our radio network, we are 24/7 in over 138 countries around the world, and I had a pleasure from 2011 to 2015 to have my local hero segment on Ken's 5 Great USA. That's one of my greatest joys, that I was able to bring on different local heroes of our community of San Antonio and highlight all the great things. So Roman Garcia, I want to thank you for that, from Ken's 5, for having me a part of Great USA. A lot of what we do, also the Queen, the 2014 San Antonio Armed Forces Parade Association Queen, and also Lifetime Queen for Inspiration for Life. We do a lot of great things for the community, but I'm also the general manager for the Texas Lady Red Wolves and personality radio TV host, on-air play for the Texas Red Wolves and the Texas Lady Red Wolves. So a great journey that I'm doing for the city of San Antonio and many in our community. And Ed Quiroga is also going to be one of our local heroes that we'll be recognizing on September 8th.
Thank you very much, Rita. And Stephanie Garza, sorry. And Penelope, my baby, Penelope. Not my baby, her baby. My babies are right there. Okay, guys, we're going to be taking the anti-bully oath here shortly. Do not go. We have Stephanie Garza right now.
Hello, I'm with the Texas Red Wolves. My husband and I are the owners of a professional basketball team. We ranked first in Southwest Division. We made it 8th nationwide. It is ABA, what NBA used to be. But we are trying to come back to and bring back to the community. We have come together with Epi and try to make a difference in the communities, because we do recognize that it is needed. But we also have our coaches here and our general manager, which is, not sure if many of you have heard of Neval Shed. Of course, Hall of Fame Neval Shed is here. Hall of Famer. And Cesar Cervantes as well, if they can come up here and introduce themselves. And then we also have Charles Sloan, who started last year as our DJ, and this year is going to be our head coach for our Lady Red Wolves, which is a professional women's team as well here in San Antonio. So if I can get them to come up here and introduce themselves as well.
Mr. Neval Shed. Come on up. You want it down here? Yeah, you're about this tall already, right?
All right, good afternoon, everyone. I didn't take this off to make this a long speech, and it's an honor once again in my life to be part of something that's so important in our lives. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. A lot of people say that I'm a legend because of what God has given me and blessed me with so many years ago. I'm originally from New York City. I am, shall I say, a product of bullying. You know, a long time ago, I was a little fat kid who had dreams about, when I grow up, Mom, I want to be successful so I can help you. And I can help you. And I know what you're going through, Mom and Dad, and I want to become successful, and I want to become a professional basketball player. My parents told me, no, that'll happen, but you better get a good education. You may not be able to play it all the time. And I was just 13 years old. And every day coming from school, I used to have these 3 guys who used to bully me. And I had to run 4 blocks every day. My mother always told me we had a candy store in the Bronx, New York. She always told me, don't you be running away from anybody. You better stand up for yourself. And I told her yes, but the minute I walked out of that schoolyard, bam, I took off down the street. I had to run past a shoe shop, a barber shop, and a stationery shop. And everybody knew that, yep, it's about 3:15, here come that Shed kid flying right past us. And when I got near my candy store, I kept quiet. And this went over and over and over. And we lived on the 4th floor. And just one part, I got tired of that running and not telling anybody. So I ate breakfast that morning, and then I went to my bedroom and I raised up the window. And I went and sat out on the windowsill. And I got closer and closer. And God has a way. God bless our moms, of course our fathers, but they have a way when they feel something's gonna happen. And for some reason she walked past my bedroom and saw me sitting on that windowsill. And it bothers me now a lot to think about that. And she easily walked up on me. And she grabbed me and pulled me back in. And she said, are you all right, Neval? And I said, yes. She said, are you crazy? She started shaking me. And she said, what's wrong with you? And I said, nothing, Mom. She said, yes, something is wrong for you to be sitting on that 4th floor windowsill. And I said, Mom, I'm tired. Mom, I'm tired. They run me home every day. She said, why didn't you tell somebody? Why didn't you tell your father? He's always asking you, did you do your homework? Is everything okay? And I said, Ma, I didn't think anyone would listen. Did you tell anybody at school? I was afraid to tell somebody at school because they might go to the guys and it'd make it even harder for me. But Ma, I got tired of this. From that point on, my mother took on another responsibility in my life. She went to the school and was even a stronger person in the PTA. She went to the police department and said, my child almost jumped off the 4th floor. He almost committed suicide. And we got to do something together. I'm pulling together with the parents. I'm going to be even a stronger advocate at the school. And you all got to help me. You all, like we said, SAPD won't be there all the time, but you can make them aware. But the most important thing is that you got to ask your kids every day, is everything all right? When they say all right means something. Because if there was a great thing in their life, they would say, yes, I had a good time, Mom. I did this with my teachers, I worked on this, I have a new friend. They'll tell you, but you better push. I'm all right. For what happened to me, I sit back a lot now and say, yes, I've been blessed with a whole lot of things. I'm a high school All-American. I had over 100 scholarships. I won a national championship. I played for the Boston Celtics. They have a movie about this team that I played on. I'm a Hall of Famer, which that's the best in the world. I'm continuing to give back. I am the assistant coach and the general manager of the Texas Red Wolves. I have all of these things that I can share and give back. But it might not happen if I would have slid just a little further off of that windowsill. So, what I see today, my prayer and dream is the next time, and I never say goodbye, and you always know I'll say to be continued. For that we are blessed to have that little child with your arm around it. You're blessed to have that child laying on your shoulder. We don't want to see too much of this. And I do applaud the family and my condolences to the young lady who lost her child. But see, we said this is something that's been happening a long time, for a long time. But little by little, we can make the change. We will make the change. I look back now, and the funny thing about it, 30, 40 some odd years ago, later, I was walking down the same street in New York City, and I saw those 3 guys who used to bully me. Would you imagine that? And I saw them.
no longer that little fat kid, you know, a well-developed, you know, professional basketball player. Part of me said I can use negative energy, but I was mature enough to say I'm going to take the negative energy and change it into positive action, because I showed them that, hey, you know, you could have been a problem to me losing my life, but let me tell you how I am now. You know, I'm not the young boy who you all bullied a long time ago. I hope you have changed in your life. Growing older and having the opportunity to see these kind of things is so important. So this pledge, you know, walking down the street, you know, sometimes you just sit and look at your child. Sometimes we say we don't have enough time, you know, and our time, you know, that's our part of our children. For that, you know, their dream, just like my dream was a long time ago. When I grow up, I want to be whatever they may be. And we're there with this very, very important thing of bullying to try to eliminate from our society, from our homes, from our neighborhoods. It's left up to each and every one of you all, and it has to be part of your daily lives. With prayer and a lot of consistency, we will someday see this eradicated from our lives. Thank you very much for this time. To be continued.
Give it up for the man, the Hall of Famer, Neval.